Hi Taurus, this is Samantha from Insights Tarot, and I'm here to give you your general reading for the second half of March 2020. This is a general read for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the 15th through the 31st of March, okay? If you're looking into matters of love, and your Venus sign happens to be in Taurus, you're in the right spot, okay? Remember, these messages today are general messages, so take which ones resonate and leave the rest. I have two decks, as always, because there are going to be two rows. The top row is what's going on outside of you and around you, your external environment. And the bottom row is what's going on inside of you. What are you thinking and feeling? Okay. With all that being said, I'm going to get right to the reading. What's going on for Taurus right now? Well, out flips Nine of Pentacles. And every single time, Taurus, I get this card, I think of Taurus. For me, this is a very Taurian card. So, for me, I'm feeling like you've come out in your own reading almost here. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. Strength. Great card. A little bit of Leo, a little bit of fire. The Star. Wow. Star also came out for Aries, so if you happen to have some Aries in your chart, check out that Aryan video, okay, Taurus? Because I do believe they had this as their general energy. Okay? Bottom of the deck. King of Wands is your general energy. Okay. Couple major arcanas there, so we'll talk about what that could mean for you. What's going on in Taurus's mind and in their heart? What are they thinking and feeling right now? What's important to Taurus at this time? Two of Cups has popped out underneath the Nine of Pentacles. Come on. What's on Taurus's mind? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? Temperance underneath Strength. And then Two of Swords. I think I'm going to move this over because they were coming out together. So Two of Swords underneath Strength and Temperance under the Star. Okay, bottom of the deck. Nine of Cups. I love it. Beautiful. So what's going on? I'm going to start with that top row for you, Taurus. In general, a couple things with that King of Wands. I feel like many of you right now have passion to do something. And that something's going to be different for some of you, for many of you. For many of you, it's passion to heal. Heal and repair yourself. Passion to strike out and start something anew. For others of you, this King of Wands is a person. You could have dealings with a, it's a people card. It could be a man or a woman. I really feel man, so I'm going to emphasize man a little more here. And it's going to be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Okay. So for some of you, it's relationship stuff. I've got a Two of Cups. So I really do feel like you could be having some issues within a relationship at this time that's taken a lot of work for you to work through. Okay. Remember, with that sign, with that fire sign, it doesn't have to be their sun sign. It could be their sun, rising, moon. It could even be in their Venus or Mars. Okay. But you're working through some challenges on that front with that person. Now, this person could be a lover, a partner, somebody you were with or are with. But there are lessons here to be learned with the Wheel of Fortune. And I do feel like for some of you, you're wanting to separate, or you've been separated, or you're feeling separate from this person. There's a form of isolation at this time. And I just heard the decision of, do you want to continue being separate? There are decisions to be made, okay, regarding that relationship. This person definitely could have been a soulmate. And you did have a falling out with the Three of Swords here. This could have been 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months ago, or within that time period. And if it hasn't happened, this is a timer card for this relationship, for movement, for the forward. So it'd be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months in the future. So this speaks to changes for me, and it's not been easy. This could indicate a time frame in which you do separate, or in which you have had or will have some disagreements, or there will be changes, okay, made. I do feel for many of you, though, you've been through these changes, and it was 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months in the past, okay? For others of you, not relationship related, you know, I do feel like passion and creativity are heightened now. But mainly the passion is what I'm feeling here. And that you've been putting a lot of work towards something, a lot of work and effort in. Okay. I do feel like you're outspoken in this matter, and that you've got life lessons you're working to learn. And I do feel like whatever this is that you're focused on, because it's going to be different for different ones of you. For example, for some of you, this is an artistic pursuit or a business pursuit. For others of you, this is going to be health matters that you're working on. And even others of you, it's back to relationships. It could be several of these for you. This could be family matters for some of you, work and or home matters. But I do feel like you've taken time to alienate yourself. You've separated yourself from the rest, is what I heard. The rest is going to be different. What is the rest? For some of you, it could be the rest of society. For others of you, it could be just the rest of your family or from your friends. Okay, but you've separated yourself so you could spend time working on this with passion. You're very focused on it at this time. And I'm seeing forward movement with a lot of work and effort here. So you have moved forward. The Wheel of Fortune suggests forward movement and victory. And I am feeling that with that card today. So you have had some progression, but it's taken a lot out of you. I do feel like for those of you this resonates, there is some exhaustion here. So be careful to keep yourself in balance. You see how he's leaning into the ground? I just heard getting yourself balanced and grounded is necessary. Get outside. Put your feet in that. Into the soil, into the earth, if you can. It'll help bring you renewal and strength. And strength's here anyway. That message is emphasized here with the Nine of Pentacles. This is about getting outside. It's about getting into nature. And nature and nurture is what I just heard. So nature and nurture. I think some of you are definitely spending a lot of time outside right now. And you're also spending a lot of time nurturing yourself. I'm really feeling a solitariness for some of you with this reading. You've really backed off in some facet. Because this card is about alone time for me right now. This card is about being independent. This card is about taking time to love and nurture yourself. Okay? Not that for all of you, anything's wrong at all. You're just wanting this time for yourself. For healing. Okay? Maybe it's just to rejuvenate yourself. I do feel like you're wanting to take time to slow down and smell the flowers. Okay, you're wanting to take time to appreciate the things you have. And it's about staying balanced and grounded. I do feel like with this Nine of Pentacles, you're doing, for some of you, you're doing rather well in your life. You're surrounded by good health and abundance at this time. Okay, not that everything's perfect, but those aspects of your life seem to be going well, and that's good. I do feel like with the Two of Cups underneath this Nine of Pentacles, there's an irony there. I feel like for some of you, there's a tug of war between needing to have alone time and be with somebody else, okay? That or you're separated from this person and they're on your mind. So somebody special might be on your mind, but in all reality, you're separated. Because this is a card of alone or, you know, autonomy and independence. And here's a card of union and togetherness. Okay, but this is in your thoughts and emotions. So somebody is on your mind. But the other message I'm getting here is finding balance. You're trying to find balance. And it's all about your spiritual journey. Okay, staying balanced, keeping balance. So for some of you, it's getting to a point of balance, and for others of you, you've got that balance. You're focused on maintaining it now. And you're doing very well with this Nine of Pentacles. You're working through some current lessons, you know, with the Nine. Nines are almost to the conclusion of, you know, it's the chaos before perfection, right? Because the cycle starts at 1 and ends at 10, but you're at a 9. So you're almost there and you're trying to maintain balance. You're working through some things right now and you're almost done with that lesson. And you're being given the strength here to do that. Strength card is feeling like a confirmation that you're right where you need to be and that you're being divinely guided and protected. I do feel like for those of you having relationship issues, you're going to have the strength to work through them. There's some decisions for others of you that have to be made. For some of you, it is to do with relationships. You're definitely having a challenging time. There could be arguments, but this is a relationship that, you know, I'm drawn to the fact that these hands, though clenched and there's an argument, they form a heart. They form a heart. I feel like this is somebody, though they might grate your nerves or, you know, really push your buttons, it's somebody you care about and you love. And you're going to make some decisions to work things out and heal it. We have Temperance and the Star. These are both cards about balance and healing. So you're definitely, then the other message I'm getting here is this is aspects of yourself. You're fighting with different aspects of you that you're working through here. For others of you, it's all about making decisions right now and having the strength to move forward with those decisions. Okay. Now, I don't have any movement forward cards here, but I do see an opportunity for change with the Star and for healing. So you could see that happen for you. An opportunity may arise for some forward movement with the Star. But the Strength card is definitely you being given the strength to work through something. I feel like I said, you're depleted here with this Nine of Wands, and you're going to be given the strength to work through. And you're very passionate about this, whatever this is. Just sitting with the energy for a minute. It's also saying to me that you got to have patience. Patience with the journey. I feel for some of you, your patience is being tested, especially in a volatile or conflictual situation. Could be with a partner, within a partnership. Doesn't have to be romantic, folks. Could be within a familial relationship of some sort. But for many of you, it will be romantic. For others of you, it's aspects of yourself, right? That you're working on that are challenging you. And the Strength card gives you that inner strength. It gives you the courage to stand by your own convictions. And it begs you to forgive yourself and to forgive others. So there's forgiveness on hand here for any conflicts. I'm seeing reconciliation, healing, and forgiveness. Also indicated here is health with strength. So for those of you who have been having health issues, I really feel like your health's improving. Maybe temporarily, but it's definitely improving. I feel like you're making decisions that are helping do that. So, the Star card does speak to healing and to staying balanced. And paired up with Temperance, I mean, definitely feeling like you're separate from others and you're doing that on purpose because you need the time and the solitude to focus on yourself in some regard. You need to focus on healing from some issues within a relationship. Could be health issues as well for some of you. For others of you, this could be the spiritual journey. Okay? Not that anything's wrong with your health or within a relationship. This is asking you to get balanced and to get grounded at this time. Both of these cards. If you are having issues, though, this is a card that actually says that if you're wanting to heal something, that wish will be granted. It is also, again, saying you're being divinely guided and protected. So you've got a couple cards in here where there's a confirmation that you're right where you need to be and doing exactly what you need to be doing. If it is a spiritual journey, the journey for you is learning to be your most authentic self. Not only learning to be it, but discovering who that is for you. And then learning to let the whole world see who that is without regret. That's part of your journey. And in order to do that, you've got to heal, right? You've got to heal from any of the traumas you've suffered in your lifetime, as well as working through thoughts and belief systems that you were socialized into. You've got to tear all that structure down and rebuild it up with your own thoughts and your own beliefs. And that's what I think you're working on, some of you, at this time. Now, for some of you, that's pertaining solely to love and relationships. You could be focused right now on love and relationships and working on healing wounds there and trying to figure out where you can better your own self and working on your beliefs and thoughts about love and relationships and healing that. Because I feel if this is a message that resonates with you, you're definitely a Taurian who knows that if they want changes in their world, that it starts with them. It starts with you, should I say. Not them, you. It starts with you. And you know that. So you're working on yourself. And you're trying to do it without distraction. So you've really backed off the social scene. You've toned it down because you're trying to understand what's really important right now. And what's really important is what? It's you. It's working on you. Not that you don't love all your friends and family in the world, but you got to put you first right now. For some reason, there's a call for it. There's a need for it. There's a need for that autonomy and that time and solace for healing. So where are you in your thoughts? Well, with the Nine of Cups, I really feel like you feel victorious in working out some issues, and I think you're pretty happy with the stability you're creating in your life. For some of you, this could be relationship stability. Again, I'm feeling Aries energy coming out here. Again, with that Emperor. Okay? And some of you, it's a whole new start with that. With the Fool. Okay? So remember, these are thoughts and emotions. So you could be thinking about somebody special. You could, and you're feeling pretty happy and content about the work you've been doing on yourself. Okay, because with this Knight of Swords, this is all about working on you, reining in problems, working on issues. For some of you, the message is you're working with a partner on issues and you're happy about that. Because you're fine, you're healing, you're both healing and it's working out. So there's again, Aries here and Aries here comes out. Not that any of you, some of you it could be an Aries. For others of you, it definitely could be a Sag or a Leo somewhere. Man or woman. I feel, I'm feeling a big push that this is a man. So if you are a man, Taurus, watching this, this could actually be a father figure or a brother or a sibling. It could be a partner. Okay. But you're working together right now with this person. And you're working on issues. And you're happy to do it. Okay. It's going to reap some great rewards. And you're going to find a new beginning. After a very tedious time and a pause here with that Hangman, a new beginning is on deck. That'll resonate for some of you. For others of you, it's working on yourself, okay? And you're going to have victory with that. The Nine of Cups in traditional tarot does indicate a heart's wish coming true. So if you have some issues within a relationship or within yourself, I do feel like there's going to be a positive outcome. Some reconciliation, some healing. That's indicated several times throughout this reading. Sorry, it's so redundant, but it's a fabulous message to have, to be so redundant with. With the Two of Cups, your thoughts are to balance. You're trying to balance a relationship. You're trying to balance your life. Keep yourself in balance. Okay? So a specific person could be on your mind. Why? You could be having issues with them or you're missing them. Because I feel like there's a separation right now. And it could be you separated from that person or they separated from you. It could be due to conflictual issues or because you just needed alone time. It will be different for different ones of you. You could live in different cities. You could be just taking a break. Again, going to be different for different ones of you. For others of you, it's nothing to do with another person. This is working on yourself. This is you thinking about your own journey, your own spiritual journey, and you're focused on that. This indicates your higher self and your higher power. So your thoughts are on your spiritual journey and keeping balanced and grounded so you can work and move forward and raise your own vibration and frequency. Why? The whole goal is to manifest. You want to manifest a newer you. You want to be the best you that you're able to be, is what I just heard. With the Two of Swords, like I said, there are some specific decisions that need to be made. Could be within a conflictual situation or within a conflictual relationship. It can be some challenging stuff going on within you. And this doesn't have to be just relationship. This could be pertaining to any aspect of your life. Health seems to be another one here. But this could also be work-related for some of you. It could be to do with family relationships. You could be, your thoughts are on the decisions you have to make. And could be cutting away people, places, and things that no longer serve you. But I do feel like you're going back and forth. Back and forth. You're given the strength now, though, to work through it and make that decision. And I do feel like you are going to make it with the Star card here. Because you're wanting healing here with Temperance. You're wanting balance. You're wanting to move forward. You're wanting to be your most authentic self. Again, we have two pictures of nude women. So I do feel like you're working on your body and on yourself and on being your most authentic, beautiful soul that you can be. And you're wanting to share that with the world. And I do feel like you are. You are going to be given that opportunity. So I have the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra and Taylor. We're going to pull an additional message. What is it that Taurus needs to know right now? What's an additional message? Yeah, this is all about your journey. Do remember I read these intuitively. I don't pull the book. So this is all about your journey right now. So, and I did say that. It's all about your spiritual journey for some of you. Actually for all of you, but those of you that are consciously working on your journey, this will resonate a little more. Now, for some of you with that too, it does indicate to me, look at all these twos. 2, 2, 2. Okay? We have lots of twos here. So for many of you, this is to do with a relationship with a particular union. So a journey in a relationship. Okay? This could be a relationship with another person or again with your higher self, right? And I do feel like for those of you it is a relationship is because you've had a broken heart. You've had a falling out, right? It falls right over that Two of Swords here. I do feel like you're working to mend your heart in some way at this time, and it's part of your journey. You were meant to go there. There were lessons there that you had to learn. The person who you were in that relationship with or are in that relationship with, they're a soulmate. You're meant to be where you're at right now. You're meant to go through the experiences that you are. And you're learning from them. And you're growing from them. Definitely feel like there were hard times before. But you've moved beyond them, I feel. And if you haven't, you will be. Okay? There's healing coming. This is a 9. Remember I said a 10. Is the end of a cycle and the start of a new chapter. So you're at a 9. You're almost there. So definitely feel like there's going to be some healing. I feel like some of you have been crying quite a bit as a form of healing. You recognize that to heal it, you must feel it. And this definitely has to do with caring connections. So there have been changes to some sort of caring connections, and you've taken some actions to move beyond it. And if you haven't, you're thinking about it. And what those actions are going to require you to make that decision, and I do feel that decision will be made because you're going to be given the opportunity. Okay? There's an opportunity for healing this relationship or healing yourself. There's some forward movement. I wasn't seeing it fully with the exception of the Star card until this card came out. So I do feel like forward movement for some of you. And that could be the bottom of the deck, door to romance. So it could be in matters of love is what I'm seeing here. For those of you single Taurus out there, I just got the message that you could be bumping into somebody at this time. Somebody new. For others of you, though, for many of you, this is opportunities, doors opening to work on relationship matters, okay? To things that matter in your heart. There are lessons there to be learned. For others of you, it's just connections to things that you care about. So it could be all other types of relationships as well. You care about your family, you care about your friends. Okay, and it's connected with caring connections here. So definitely doesn't have to only be romantic. Okay, I stress that. Even though for many of you it will be romantic, I'm telling you, not all of you are having romantic issues. Some of you, it's other types of relationships, and those are covered here as well. Okay, it's your journey, and you're going to find a place and a time to heal that. It's coming. If it isn't already here. Okay? So those are your messages. I hope they resonate. Comment below. Let me know how they're working out in your life. And if you happen to enjoy this reading, do hit the like and subscribe button. As well as that little thumb under my video. Hit that thumbs up and let YouTube know you enjoyed this video. Definitely. I appreciate that so much. And thank you for joining me here today. Until next time, Taurus, do take care. Love and light always. Namaste.